Can't say I told y'all, but I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all. GameStop breaks below $100 as route races $28 billion in value. I told y'all. I told y'all. It's over. It's over. Yeah, man. Y'all thought this was a game, man. Y'all thought these people playing with y'all. Let's go. Let me transition over. Show y'all something. Scheme that's been going on for a long time. And what the SEC calls a pump and dump. Pump and dump scheme. This is on the SEC.gov website to protect the investor. This is what the SEC does. They protect you. They tell you to watch out. The government. Investor.gov also tells you to watch out. Pump and dump schemes. And let's see what they said. If it sounds familiar to y'all. I don't know. It sounds familiar to me. But let's see if it sounds familiar to y'all. In a pump and dump scheme, fraudsters typically spread false or misleading information to create buying frenzy that will pump up the price of the stock and dump shares of the stock by selling their own shares at the inflated price. Once the fraudsters dump their shares and stop hyping the stock price typically falls and investors lose money. Real money. Dollar bills, y'all. And I like my dollar bills. I gotta send my daughter to daycare. It's pretty expensive daycare these days. Child care is very expensive for children these days. I can't afford to be investing in no GameStop. Stop. That's not worth the paper it's printed on. No. Fundamentals at some point have to matter. You can't ignore the fundamentals. But let's read on to see if this sounds a little familiar. False or misleading information about a company's stock price may be spread through sources, including social media, investment research websites, investment newsletters, online advertisements, email, internet chat rooms, direct mail, newspapers, magazines, and radio. They fooled y'all. Oh, this is taking it to the man. Yeah, inexperienced investors and people that don't know what they're talking about will tell you they're taking it to the man. Diamond hands, bro. Diamond hands, bro. What are they saying on Wall Street Bets right now? Let's refresh this page so we can see. Let's see what the insanity that goes on with these Wall Street Bet investors with their fake computer AI generated yacht right here and their little Donald Trump looking man. Let's see what they're at. Let's see what they're at again. Let's see the insanity of these idiots. And this guy's asking a legitimate question. This poor investor, he has 2.9 thousand likes on Wall Street Bet. He asks, why is the stock plummeting so much? So he gives a long answers. And then he highlights, you hold. I don't own it, but that's what I would do. So why are you telling somebody about a stock you don't own to hold? See this? This is the insanity here. This is what I'm talking about. I've seen Lewis Rodman make 8 videos about GameStop. 8 videos. He knows nothing about GameStop. He knows nothing about financial investing. Yet he sits here on the goddamn computer screen and tells people, oh, I'm going to do this. I invested $100,000 of my... Well, he didn't say $100,000. Excuse me. I'm putting words in this man's mouth. But he said he invested a good amount of his portfolio in GameStop, and he's going to support the movement. Why? Why are you supporting a worthless company? You're going to lose money. You don't have money like that. He acts like he's just got dollar bills. He's going to send to his 2 million or 4 million. How much subscribers does Lewis Rossman have? 2 million subscribers? He's going to tell his 2 million subscribers to invest in this worthless company that of right now has lost 43% of its value in one day. You're telling people to invest in this? Oh, hold. Diamond hands, bro. Diamond hands. It's a classic pump and dump. Pump and dump. That's it. Pump and dump. They're going to dump the shares on you while they pump up the price. These are not experienced investors. These are scam artists, and they're fooling you. They're fooling you. And this is why the SEC and the government comes in to protect investors from losing money, because inexperienced investors do not know what they're doing. They don't. And you can downvote me. You can say, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. We're going to do whatever you want. Whatever. It doesn't matter. You can't run from the truth. You can run from the truth for so long. You just keep running as the world collapses. See, some people, they try to run from the truth. They try to hide. They try to lie to themselves. They try to tell themselves, make excuses. Oh, this is why this, or this is why this didn't work out. You know, they try to make excuses, but they can't look in the mirror and say, you know what? Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I've been wrong all along. They can never do it. They keep running. Everything is everything else's fault but their own. You got to accept the truth that you've been conned. You have been conned. That's it. It's just that simple. I could go on these long spews and say all this stuff, but it's just a simple fact is you've been conned. I don't know what more they want. When you get headlines like this, when you see the companies worth $9.7 billion and these short sellers are professional investors, they act like they're sticking it to the man. How are y'all sticking it to them? They do this for a living. This is what they do. If they think the company's not worth anything and they short 100% of the stock, it might not be worth anything. The business is dying. It's a dying business. Who goes to GameStop to buy games? You can log on PlayStation and buy some games. Download the game right there. I don't need to go to GameStop for that. I can just go in my living room with an internet connection and just download it. The world is changing. It's constantly changing. Capitalism is creative destruction. It destroys and creates. The creation destroys, disrupts. But people who are inexperienced, uneducated in these matters, uneducated in financial matters, will tell you different, will tell you otherwise. They think they know everything. They think they know everything. And that's what's crazy about it. That's what's so bizarre about this whole thing, is that they'll act like they know everything. These fucking 18-year-old goddamn kids get on goddamn Wall Street bets, but they don't tell you that they actually lose. Oh, options trading, bro. Options trading. They get into this stuff and they think this is what I need to do. No, you need to invest in companies with strong fundamentals. You need to invest in companies that have profits. You need to invest in companies that are up and coming. What if you invested in Amazon 10 years ago? What if you invested in Facebook 10 years ago? What if you invested in Apple 10 years ago? Google 10 years ago? These are companies that were on an upward trajectory. Not GameStop. What? This is a dying business. Oh, I see. And you know that Roaring Kitty guy, he comes on YouTube and sits here and says, "Oh, well, I think GameStop is this is and that." And he gives some BS analysis and talks about how just little nuanced things that he says, "Oh, is gonna, like, that could mean anything." Like, this is not investment advice. This is you pumping the stock. And guess what? He showed his balance. He's had $40 million, or maybe $1 million. I forgot what he had. But whatever the number is that most people aren't going to have $1 million. Most people aren't going to make $40 million. Most people aren't going to make $500,000. The truth is, the little guy gets wrecked every single time. And if you buy into these charismatic individuals that are smooth talkers, that talk you into buying this worthless junk, then you deserve what's coming for you. And that's all I got to say about it. That's all I got to say. I can't say no more. I don't care about these people. If they lose their money, fine. If you want to be an idiot, fine. But don't sit here and say that you're smarter than the people who've been doing this for years. This is their fucking job. And you're going to sit here and tell them, I think that, like, dude, they've been doing it a lot longer than you have. You're fucking 18, bro. You're fucking 20 years old, bro. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about life. Yeah, you want to sit here and tell all these... I'm done. I'll see y'all next video, man.